Immortal legend Batman is heading back to Gotham, and the Joker is waiting for him. Batman's starship drops out of space and breaks through the atmosphere of the planet. Inside the ship, Bruce is looking through the view screen grimly. Nightwing and Robin standing by his side. I fought shadows on 100 worlds, helped push forward the ragged edge of humanity's frontier. But this world always finds a way to drag me back. I can't escape my home. Maybe it's alive, maybe it's trying to pull me in. Either way, every path leads back to Gotham, Bruce whispers. Finally, they break through the clouds, and a neon city glows before them. Bruce quickly lands the craft on the rooftop of one of his safe houses. But inside, they find nothing but the picked-through remains. The safe house is stripped bare. Your doppelgangers have access to your memories, your resources. You didn't see this coming, Bruce? Robin asks as they continue to comb through the building. Bruce walks across the room, Pennyworth by his side. He shrugs. I knew it was a possible outcome, but this site had utility either way. Either the supplies would still be intact, or, Bruce starts to say. But Pennyworth shifts his robotic head. A silent alarm tripped on entry, sir. Tracing. Origin, Tompkins Island, Pennyworth reports. Nightwing smiles. So this isn't a hideout. It's bait? He asks. Every resource has multiple opportunities, Dick, Bruce reminds him as the Immortal legends shift into combat mode, their helmets sliding over their faces. The wall suddenly explodes inward, and soldiers flood into the room, garbed in armor with neon paint sprayed across it. The three Immortal legends leap into action, taking the soldiers down with a combination of powers and martial arts. One tries to escape into the night, but Batman launches after him, grabbing hold of the flying soldier and throwing him into a nearby neon sign. Slowly, Batman lowers himself to a nearby rooftop, unaware that another soldier has him in their sights. End of the line, legend, the soldier whispers as his finger tightens on the trigger. A blaster fire echoes through the streets. Batman looks up in surprise as the soldier falls, a round ripped through his shoulder. Batman turns to the shooter as she steps out of the shadows. Legends never die. Barbara Gordon snaps. She turns her blaster on Batman. My name's Barbara Gordon. I'm looking for my father, Jim Gordon. I think Bruce Wayne was involved in his abduction, she says. She looks down and nudges the soldier with her boot. Wayne hired these guys. I was hoping they could lead me to him, but maybe you could instead? She asks. Batman nods at her. It's not Wayne. It's a shadow impersonating him. But I do have a lead on where it might be. Tompkins Island, Batman tells her. Barbara nods and lowers her weapon. Checks out. Wayne owns the island. Okay, let's go, she says. No, this isn't a man we're pursuing. It's a monster. You need to stay here. But I promise you, if your father is still alive, I'll bring him back, he tells her. Later, the Immortal legends arrive at Tompkins Island, a place that has been transformed into a playground of the uber-rich. Fireworks burst overhead, lighting the island in strange hues and making the shadows deeper. The Immortal legends waste no time, shattering through the skylight of Tompkins Memorial Hall. They land in the middle of the transformed nightclub, the club-goers scattering in fear. The Immortal legends turn their gaze on the smiling man sitting upon a throne in the center of the club. Well, hello, the man calls. Where's Jim Gordon? Batman demands. The smiling man leans back and ponders the question. Jim Gordon. Oh yeah, he says, holding up a hologram of Jim Gordon being shot. I remember now. I only got 2 points for him. Barely worth the pull of the trigger, but I get it. He was old and slow. We don't want to be awarding points willy-nilly, he giggles. Batman glares at him. I understand shadows are the purest, most distilled form of evil, but I don't understand why you're so obsessed with Wayne. You couldn't just destroy everything about the Wayne family's legacy. You had to use it to create this perverse, murderous place. Batman snaps at him. The Joker stands and steps from the shadows, glaring at the immortal legend. This isn't about you. This is about me. I'm burdened with everything you carry. Burdened by a tragedy most people will never even be able to understand. I have to endure that every day, just like you. So don't I deserve to enjoy myself? He asks. Don't I deserve to host a game for me and a few of my friends where we kill a handful of unimportant nobodies for sport? I only do it when I get super bored, he continues. Finally, he leans back and fixes his hair. You don't get it. That's fine. I can show you how to have a good time, the Joker says as he motions behind him. Combat robots begin to circle him, and a large robot towers over them all. Batman stares up at the giant robot. Alfred, he says into the comms. I see it, sir. Bringing the Star Strider in now, Alfred reports. The Star Strider hovers over the club, and Batman leaps up into it. On board, Alfred stands behind his charge. Are you sure you want to use the Henshinite, sir? We may not be able to produce any more, Alfred reminds him. Batman nods as he begins to activate the transformation. If what Roger Elliott said is correct, win or lose, this is my last stand. It's now or never, he says as he taps the power button. The Star Strider begins to shift and transform, becoming a large Bat Mecca. Batman readies himself in the pilot's seat. He grabs the controls and launches himself at the Joker robot, raising a power shield to block its assault rifle, and Batman hits the bot with an uppercut that knocks it away. Meanwhile, inside the club, the Joker bots have begun attacking the rich civilians, their laughter echoing throughout the main hall. But Nightwing leaps into action, slamming his Eskrima sticks into one and taking off its head. He leaps away and stands back to back with Robin. You know, I'm not sure saving the worst people in the world from robots is in our job description. Robots aren't shadows, Nightwing says to his friend. Robin shrugs and whirls out his bow staff. The shadow is responsible for these people being in danger, he points out. Nightwing thinks on it for a moment. Still not convinced, he says. Okay, how about this? If they're killed, they'll never experience a lifetime of prison food, Robin suggests. Nightwing finally nods. Yeah, that's motivating, he says before they leap up and spin away from each other, launching into a fight with the Joker bots. Robin calls on his power, using the flight of light to launch a ball of energy into a crowd of bots. Night spin! Nightwing commands, destroying another squad with a disc of dark energy. Meanwhile, the Joker is sitting back on his throne, watching the battle unfold. I don't think the giant robot is gonna do the trick, his partner says in his ear. The Joker frowns slightly. Well, then you should have found me a better one, he points out. The agreement was that I set you up and you take Bruce out, his partner reminds him. The Joker sighs and pushes himself off the throne. Fine, I'll do it myself, he whispers. Outside, the massive Joker bot powers up an energy sword and rushes the Bat Mecca. But Batman dodges the sword, grabbing the bot's arm and ripping it off. The bot staggers back and stops. Is it disabled? Alfred asks. Batman shakes his head. No. It's looking at something, he whispers. Shadow energy suddenly snaps over the Bat Mecca's shoulder, slamming into the Joker bot. That blast hit its reactor. It's going to explode, Batman shouts. Alfred points as the bot turns and begins to run back towards the city. Batman activates his jump jets and rushes after the Joker bot, grabbing it from behind, and he slams his feet into the ground, stopping its advance. Inside, Alfred grabs him by the shoulder. It is secure, sir. We need to leave, he says as the two eject from the cockpit. The Joker bot detonates, ripping apart the bridge into Gotham in a fiery explosion. Slowly, the smoke begins to clear. Bruce is down, fallen to the ground. Alfred standing over him. Alfred looks up as someone stalks through the debris and smoke, dark shadows curling around him. The Joker has become the man who laughs. Slowly, Alfred pushes past his damaged shell and slowly stands to protect Bruce. The man who laughs smiles at him. "Stay away from him," Alfred orders. Well, isn't this a strange mixture of cute and pathetic? The AI series of Pennyworths are built for cooking and reading bedtime stories, not combat. That's why you couldn't protect Bruce from the worst moments of his life. And it's why you can't protect him now, the man who laughs points out. Alfred shakes his head. I may not have been there on the night Master Bruce's parents died, but I'm here now. And I won't, Alfred says, but his words are cut off by the booming of a sniper rifle. The round rips through his shoulder and cuts off his arm. Thomas Elliot leaps down out of the shadows. The man who laughs turns to him. Well, if it isn't my childhood friend Tommy Elliot, he cheers. But Thomas shakes his head. You're not Bruce, monster, and we're not friends, he reminds him. Oh, that's hurtful. I don't know why you're being such a gloomy grumpus. After all, we got him. The man who laughs reaches down and unclips Bruce's Immortal Legend belt. And he's all yours. Deal done, the man who laughs points out. But Tommy glares at him and points to the belt. Not quite. I need that belt, he snaps. The man who laughs smiles and wags his finger back and forth. That wasn't part of the deal, the man who laughs points out. Anger boils up in Thomas as he takes a step forward. Bruce is nothing. That belt is everything. It's my birthright. It's what I deserve, he shouts. The man who laughs grins wider. I, Thomas, am bored of you now, he says, as a blast of shadow energy rips out of his mouth, slamming into the concrete between Bruce and Thomas, tossing them both off the bridge and into the dark waters of the bay. Slowly, they begin to sink, deeper and deeper into the darkness. Inside the club, Nightwing and Robin stand among the smoking remains of the Joker bots, with only one left standing. Okay, last one. Let's try the new thing, Nightwing suggests. Robin shakes his head. I'm not confident we've perfected it yet, he points out. But the two of them put their palms together and call upon a combination of their powers. Night Cannon! Light Cannon! They shout as the blast rips the final bot to shreds. Just try telling me that wasn't cool, Nightwing calls. Robin nods and motions to the door. I can't. It was very cool. Now let's go help Batman, he says as they head for the door. But they stop short as the man who laughs walks back in, his laughter echoing through the chambers of the club as the shadows pulse around him. Oh, he's so far beyond help that it's funny! He giggles as he holds up the Immortal Legends belt. Oh no, Robin whispers. Oh yes, little Timmy. Shall we see if it fits? The man who laughs asks. Don't do this! Don't destroy a symbol that has been a real source of hope for so many people! If there's any part of the real Bruce inside you, please don't do this! Nightwing calls. You guys are so serious! Now let me show you how it's done, the man who laughs says with a smile. Into the dark, he bellows. And suddenly, standing before Nightwing and Robin, is the man who laughs, now transformed into the Immortal Legend Batman. And that was the complete story for Immortal Legend Batman, Issue 5 by Kyle Higgins and Matt Groom. Next time will be the final issue of this mini-series. Unless they decide to make it ongoing, that is. But let me know what you've thought of this so far. And like and subscribe to help out the channel. I'm Dan with Comicstorian, and we will see you next time. Rest in peace, Benny.